want say una good morning, no, me fumble them, but this not so good morning again. But again, some other people then for them na good morning. So I no man how go shibam.
Anyway, me I think say just hello I get for them. We say morning now, afternoon, evening, una hello, me people them. Happy new month as we all don't see the new month today.
Yeah, new month. But I feel say you want say heaven I, but you go say hello. But still, Lord change no more. Lord take heaven. I think if you don't reach time now for Lord begin go na heaven because I think say if we go na heaven,
no, not to that hell what you mean. This not to hell na hello.
Hello. Oh.
Hello.
Okay, you didn't learn me English no more. Not a problem. You know, say we na village you come out. So we not go able for go na that side. Anyway, family, big thing there for una today. Big thing, no hey. The people that inside Kailahun don't tell the apprentice say life. They say they are respecting promise. That talk we go talk to them. Let's go back and go respect them. Not so that they no more. You remember one video where they go all around the social media of some lady them with them look them very sick na the detention center na Kuwait. You remember that video there, Okay, well, we been done this struggle forget the executive of Kuwait for let we go able for rub mouth inside this talk here so. But finally, we get them today. And again, we try forget the embassy na Kuwait for let go able for see waiting na the role where themselves complain. But the press attaché one Mr. Banks say he need for go and talk to the ambassador first before he able for come back and talk to we. We say okay, not a problem, sir. We can still see what thing go happen inside the business, yeah. So this and plenty other things then there for inside the program today, yeah. But please, no go nonsense. I go advise you for keep for the listen, waiting they go on inside the program today. Today na day. Today no go pass you. Justin, whether you eat boko, you know eat boko, me belful right now.
Well, let me just welcome back with people. Now the same program I used to. We had, as my brother say, today we get plenty things inside the basket. But also God help we. It look like say today we get somebody that can help we because don't tell today no more they talk. Some of them are we able to defend, but I think say
you sure say na help they can help we or they can answer to question them.
well all na help because if he not be there, sometimes certain things there for bank to we where we for find a difficult to answer. In don't there today for clear the air concerning that particular thing where they can answer to. So we tell God thank you for that.
This na marathon race so because we find out say remember long time remember that with sister Awana too remember in issue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If he don't go now we are there. You remember how they call them this I don't know this one in your name. It don't bang but it sound like we hear he say it don't can join we back inside we are do. But Justin, Awale we first of all begin with you fumble them. Cut up boy blue. There we uncle them. Something happened there.
You party there?
I tell you. Normally, they can say where police hold something as evidence enough for put on para again and tea. Now so it for B or not also it for B?
Well, before they go there first, maybe don't tell you now. Maybe they praise police. We go find somebody phone. He say because we don't tell you now because not sabi use them. Now he make it get that phone back. Now you be the praise them. Just give people a little.
I not tell you for let you can beat me at this place. Okay, I agree. Let we go now. Let we go quick one and see waiting Bobo boy blue then don't do this demo. Let we see. When they come back, gist no for una. Hey boy blue, una not disgrace me.
Na named before by this case. As the people say, it like say na syndicates in this Nigeria man they run. This incident be happen inside 2019, where one Nigeria man been say in property them been there inside Abubakar Kamara, one Salomon we based na United Kingdom in property them. Now one host na Ascension Town inside Freetown.
IG Brahmaja, Director of Crimes, I am in charge of this matter. And even though I don't produce my document them all day here there, I still hold on to them property there. The junior officer they really forget the property because they say the evidence is clear enough. They don't go to the shipper don't identify yes, them property there and this money property. And they even see the code of the shipper. The shipper even testified to them, say, look, now we transfer them to this money in property. But still AIG Brahmaja. Now demand this way all on to them the property all in here they ask.
Where them been they pull them things here from the police them custody. This young man say some pandey man them now the Central Police Division been already don't begin use them property them as their own.
Sure they use that panel. From September 3rd, 2019, they go take a house to me. Today we for cancelling here. This year we meet the back this table, we meet the back documents on the table. Now only we can this morning, now they for pull documents. You see, they say all this year they work well again because this thing is fixed up and now they work again. So they go give you an well one.
Abdul Fatoma, we na the executive director for Chadi, say this na evidence for show how unprofessional the Salon Police be. As nobody no gets right for tamper with property where they non classify as evidence.
We give you clear evidence about the unprofessionalism of the Israeli police force. Anything we not exhibit, we not get right for tamper with her anymore. So the fact that the police tamper with an exhibit, when an evidence, for the case, it already compromised the case. It already undermined the process of that case. And when you look at the Police 1964 Act, it clearly distinct that.
Kamara been carry on for say, even though a glady will not get back in property, but this na fresh case between he and the Salon Police. For AYV Creus, me na Samuel Koroma the report.
Do you na me brother there, but I don't know. Sometimes they Alex say they can misfire. How on earth you don't get somebody in property then you custody as evidence? Then you of all, the boss of all, go put in files them on top the cack the fat parambak. Boo. This now we are though.
Ali, this now the thing. Will start you ask me if I don't eat, and I can always eat for them wire. I they tell you for free. This name where you get Ali. I tell you yesterday say the policeman where the biggest policeman where they misbehave, where they investigate somebody for picture frame, name Ali for Punado.
Now today let them talk there.
Look, no, wait. I just tell you now today. Look what in Piki they don't do. I always they tell you say the police them now we are not deserve a single praise because we sabi them. If that's why I get the quality of taking 5,000 bribe, what about exhibits? Can you imagine something an exhibit?
No, but not to bribe them can take. Not to bribe.
What did they take?
Najo.
Not help for distract me. I know say now you man them.
Najo.
Yeah. Something we get for stand in case this case here they go na court where they stand as evidence against the accused person. Now in then they use. But if the man there look, not even actually Okada when Okada. Salon police, we are police, they arrest Okada. At the end of the day, they change engine, then they change tire.
The number plate. Then they paint them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then they paint number plate. So, whose kind, I don't know, whose praise where the wire deserve to me and you? Now we had. They don't deserve praise. And all that here, what they do, make no joke, them boss them aware of that. Because then things are in a station, in the eyes of them all. So if you see the single police get my for go church them wire, must know the command where he don't take from in boss for make them do that here. But it is bad. What we call them people we are police for? Now for criminal we or now for defend we from criminals?
So if the criminal, the investigate criminal, I go do it now.
Now criminingi.
I beg. Look call them border kind inside quick one. I think early this morning, some of the family them no wake final fire business na Malama Thomas Street. Yeah. Let we
fire again.
Fire, me brother. Let's just hear it as SLBCB rush go down na the scene and then talk to Nazir Commander Bongi, okay? Let's just listen and quick and then we hear it waiting again for say cause this particular issue.
Well, I mean, this particular house is as a result of immediate heat that came because of the burning of houses down here. Apparently, around 4 or so, around that 4 or 5 yesterday, we had call that houses down here, down this bay area, were on fire. And then we responded. We actually extinguished the fire. Yeah, but during the course of the fire, this particular house was not suffering, absorbing more energy. Yeah, and so even after the firefighting, we asked the people who have the shops to open up the shop, allow it to be ventilated, allow the place to be cool off. But then they refuse. They are too reluctant to, follow our free burning materials, wood material, paper material, rubber material. These are all free burning material, vulcanized rubber and all of that. So and they are stopped. It's not when I say paper and wood. Like when I talk about wood, this is a shop that normally they sell furniture as well. This office furniture. So you have some of them stocked there. You have piles of office equipment, computers and whatever. So yeah, it's a whole lot of free burning material burning out there. We have not suspected any highly combustible material because there have been no explosion to suggest that highly combustible material.
Yes. At the kind of morning, this so we meet some of Ufambulem this early morning. Early morning. I'm Alamatomo Street.
Well, this we just hope say the people who are responsible they need for come on board and try for no waiting they cause this fire business inside we had, because as we did talk now, this fire business it don't really too much now we had. It don't cause a lot of problems inside we had. So we don't know if now the NPA light they cause them or any other thing, but we feel say if now the NPA light make them come on board and try for see how they able combat this particular situation, because as it is now, life they know they go and property they know they destroy concerning this fire business inside we had.
Anyway, I think say we really I don't know, because normally when anything there can happen, then can investigate, and at the end of the day they're supposed to come up with findings, waiting and find out. But this now we had. But I see something in this video where make us scared. You know what make us scared more? You see the one firefighter, they team up under the building, it knock with armor. This now we had for two. In no way any protective, serious protective, gear, way for make if anything happen yonder, it will be safe. If anything go happen, for God's sake, building don't burn. You go knock and back, you team up under them. We get sense. We really get sense. I don't know. You see the boss, he take helmet, he put on an head. He know it three day after, then he left in small one them. Then they na the scene. Then the knock building.
Well, I think say now the boss now first not professional, because if now boss we professional, before ever you they send you walk on a field, if you properly dressed. But we can't tell. Maybe the man not even get all the equipment that we're supposed to put on. So we not go blame the man here.
Well,
if him boss sitting up there, they watch that scene they happen. Now the boss will for blame.
Well, this now the other thing, no, because back we don't know. We don't know if the boss don't tell and say, senior man, where this thing? I don't know. But I feel say if at all you don't tell her, you know for make lady na the scene at all. You know for the day. Now we had for two. What do you get for do? Nothing. All thing above case. So what do you all the people and say now? Take it easier. Anyway, I think say we been get this issue where been then a grown, where we need for touch on small, because over the weekend we been find out say some video been they go all around. Where for me, I think say na cause for concern because we be really need for know waiting at the issue behind this because this not the first time where them thing they happen. But first of all, let me take this video quick one and yeri this we sister as them be in a detention center na Kuwait and they make this video. It's like say this one and no come. But any be with the bring and come. It must come. It's supposed for come. Why no one come? But still.
It's too far. The flights. It's far. The flights.
Well, I think so because the flights far, I make we beg and say, "I come." But true, it's like say no one come. It's like
if
really.
Because for no use room for draw this to the drum. It appear by force.
I no agree, brother. I no agree. It don't tower up away. Still okay, but plenty people let me see that video there where two women them been there na this detention center na Kuwait. Outside them be they complain and they say they drink water from the pool, water not there, the sanitation is not good for them, the detention center where then they it be really painful for them. So this be make some of we be really worry. We worry because some of them things they are so not to think that they for mortal man at all. So this be make we want for know exactly waiting exactly to go on. Now that part day of the world, you know, with we sister them, we brother them, we find themselves na that place day. It really safe for them or it not safe for them? This not the question where we they ask. But for sake of this, we get one stranger today we can join we inside the program for lay help we for Rob months inside this particular thing here soon. Yeah, for the sake of transparency, not to accountability, let's just say transparency. For the sake of transparency, let we allow this we brother for let he just introduce himself quick one. The brother Kushebo and Kabo.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to my people in our state of Kuwait and good evening to all the Salon people there and good evening to anybody to watch this program here. Your name Nabu Banks Bangura, the PRO for the Sierra Union inside the state of Kuwait.
Okay, Mr. Banks, before we go to you for let you begin for Rob Mott, let's see if we will get this back for Camo. If instead no go down tower because it's like say the Kuwait issue them the one for tower power but whilst it get ready, we see what in the happen na Kuwait. Just give you update before we go to the issue proper one. When I get this union na Kuwait where they say Sierra Leoneans them the union na Kuwait, ain't it?
Yes, Aliu.
So tell me how na they operate?
Well, I want to people and say the Sierra Leone exist before even the embassy was established inside the state of Kuwait, and it only exists since back in the way of 2003 where Sierra Leone started for coming to Kuwait. The union first established now before we get an embassy. Based on the union, before we able to get an embassy for make it run inside the state of Kuwait, they advocate so that a embassy be able to come. And presently, we get the current union where they run, where I happen for be the public relations officer of this particular union. Yaso.
Okay, so what are the main aim of the union?
Right, the main aim of the union are for seek the welfare of Sierra Leoneans then, within the state of Kuwait, regardless of which you they do, how you can, the union not they pick or choose whether you are from Mende, Limba. No, we aim now for make sure say we seek the welfare of each and every Sierra Leone inside the state of Kuwait through the support of the Sierra Leone embassy inside the state of Kuwait.
Okay, so how knocking?
So
yeah.
So my brother, as you don't they tell we about una union. Waiting na the relationship with una the union and the embassy. We want to know, find one, let people back understand.
First of all, I want people understand one thing. Say a union, inside like any part of the world, is subject under the embassy. Now, just like the embassy is superior. The union just there for coordinate Sierra Leone because the embassy for do this particular thing. So we just there. Connect all Sierra Leoneans, they bring all the Sierra Leoneans together. So if there is any problem where they get or where they need the embassy help, the union will government they will make sure they channel their complaint to the embassy, whereby the embassy in return will take proper action for welfare there. When maybe it comes to job, maybe it comes to salary, it comes to visa, any other problem where you can with it, maybe it comes to health. You understand? So that now within the union and the union and the embassy like mama and Pekin. And then both we under them and we work with their hand and glove. There is no problem, there is no cause for concern. But we know that them born and come by winner.
Okay, the issue of we sister them and we brother them, we tap another part of the world. We go, you know, then go for go work and find a living just like yourself. It don't be plenty because we don't see human rights abuse them. We don't see outside and they give them illegal detention. We don't hear plenty things them. On our way of them things then we can come up.
First of all, let me explain something to me people the way they want to understand the rules of Kuwait and the rules of Sierra Leone. People can forget something very clear now. Kuwait then get their own law, whereby their own law, nobody not go above them. One, for anybody where they can in this country, you know they carry by yourself. You must come under a Kuwaiti citizen. I'll make you get this one clear. Any expatriate, anybody from any country where they come under company, where they come privately, you come under a Kuwaiti. When I they go put in your ID card, say this particular individual they are under me. So if there is any problem, that Kuwaiti then the only response because there's no say in a citizen of this country. They can no say for go. This is one of the wrong way they put. You understand? So we where they come so now. Whether you come as expatriate, you come as housemaid, you come as whatever you come into, we come under a company, you understand? We pass through Kuwaitis. We don't Kuwaitis, and government is only responsible for any one of it. Even me when I talk to you so now, I come under a company. If I get any problem there, they don't look for me. And the company look for me, give me visa for come. And the whole responsible, provide this person. Now you come with them. Now you will get visa when this person come now. So that's not Kuwait law. And some of our brothers and sisters, you know, and who say we don't kind of all fall victim into these things. The people that we tell me about stories about Kuwait, not tell me the right thing. Tell young brothers and sisters there. They extort a lot of money from us. They use we for their own selfish interest, and the way we come inside, we tell we in a free zone, not really exists in Kuwait. And the Kuwait government don't know what to win a free zone. They no say, but the paper where you sign a free zone, the law of Kuwait where you sign a free zone, where you can say Kuwait, you follow them by hook or by crook.
So,
you know, because you don't can now say.
How then can do te where they don't count as somebody, say they end up in the streets, then go jam up with police and order, then get order issue them?
Thank you very much. Fine. When you immediately enter inside Kuwait, you do your fingerprint, you do your medical, then give you the civil ID card, where are their own national identity card, where they use for expatriate. You system, everything but you, then are the system. If you come out to that person, I will call them sponsor, in house or in company, you decide not to work for her again, and they go make a case against you. Immediately they go make a report against you at the police station. So person with so civil ID number. That's why they own ID card, they are the ID card numbers them. You know they get to 2 person. My ID card why they use that so till I left, even if I don't can Kuwait again, nobody will ever use them again. The ID card number where they put on the system, this person don't want away, you know they work for me again. And I don't want them again. You understand? The police punch on the system. You become wanted. So immediately police catch you. They ask you for your ID. Then punch your ID number. If you get any case where they don't go make against you, it will pop up. And when you pop up, they come and they arrest you.
Okay. So
okay.
Justin, you got any question?
Yes, my brother, the issue of the ID remind me of a rumor where we the gets from our sisters and our brothers them where they not quit because like what you tell we so you know sometimes when information they come up now the bad side always now more they pop up. You understand? this issue of the ID, Roman be they go say, where then they gonna quit, they know they get access to them passport again as soon as they land at the airport. I want you clear the air if not true or a rumor or because of now the quitting they go sign for you because we do something tomorrow. Now in they can ask or all responsible. Now in the oldest passport or in the date or not the union or the embassy.
First and foremost, the embassy, not the union, get access to any Sierra Leonean passport. There's not a rumor, that one not true. Even when I see now, you understand? Now I will get access to my passport after 9 years. Okay. Your passport is under the company where you face you come, or under the sponsor. If you just think that you sponsor me for going to free tour, my passport, the law where they get first, now you keep me passport. But now the Kuwait government, because human rights they don't they active to talk against this because they talk and say it's a human rights violation. You don't get right to hold a passport of other nationality because that's a crime. You understand? They need for change. Now they don't change the law. Small so then they try for give some companies that they give passports to the employees. But for not Kuwait to get different type of visa, let me understand this one also. Then get visa 18. All right, visa 18, then for expatriate we were supposed to work outside. Then get visa 20, when I deal with sister them, mostly all of them default. You understand? Even some of remand and 34. That visa 20, you don't get any right for work outside, now inside house, a housemaid on a farm. You understand? And the sponsor and they keep you passports. Okay. You get visa 17, you get visa 14, you understand? And like embassy then gets na visa 17. Embassies. Na visa 17. Only for embassies. You know, they don't mix the visa numbers there. So you make police student at it, the visa number belong to a particular category of people. So when they see with visa 20, they're not supposed to work inside us, not on a door. So immediately see you in a door with visa 20, they will question which they do not do. Supposed for the inside us. And then get that in time, we supposed for dinner at it. We 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. in the evening for visa 20. You supposed for dinner at it, you supposed for the inside you sponsor, where you work for inside in your house. But visa 18, you get pleasure. You can go anytime as long as the company allow you. You can work around. So these are different categories of visas then. What we get.
So now let's begin deal with the issue them one after the other. Let's start with the old soup. We been doing plenty other issues them. I will start with the last one where it won't be already settled. I want to wait in a be on our own story to this particular thing. I want to Timbo where we be understand say according to what we understand for ma'am, the madam will be there told they been get some issue we make it then chop in finger. And in body all them been damage in mouth all them cut them so damage in one whole body we make it been there at detention center himself for long term for let it go able for repatriate for let it go now we had but nobody not be able for fast track in own issue. Everybody come and talk past one woman where we been doing a video, then this woman come to a rescue, we're able for make someone to calls them, we make a return back now we had. So what are the issue towards them things and they and whose role where the union can play, the union and the embassy?
First of all, I want to tell you early, I want to issue no starts today. It started for like 2 years back.
Yes.
And then for make you say that one woman make a call, it was different. Our case was different. When our case came up, it was the previous union starts our in problem. And then we inherit with the help of this new administration inside the embassy presently. But our case been very serious because the embassy been taken very, very seriously. I want to not be able to go back quickly because in case we need a court. And when you case in a court, you don't travel at all. And I want in case being taken by the prince of this country. So people want to get the story right. I want in case been challenged directly to the court by the prince of this country. You understand? Baby, I want to forget justice then for no waiting happen. But waiting can well I want in case. We fight all the kind of thing. Embassy do everything. They ask them how to say, with this kind of torture weight in your body, how much person beat you? Say now one. The God say no, it's not possible. Let one person do this kind of thing to you. And the person we don't to write is saying now woman, it's not possible as healthy as you young like this for one woman tie you, beat you, damage you. I guess you understand.
Yeah.
Now they have to point in your case for himself.
So when means not be able to explain who then would do this thing to them.
No, if now one person we're gonna cut. Now one person beat him, tie him up, and do all that damage to him. The defense and the council agree with the tower against our tell the defense it's not possible for only one man. Let me hold you, Ali one grain. Me and you inside I tie you, I beat you, I damage you, that kind of damage you without you no fight. No. Now they are asking in case get bought. Where people need to understand, where people fail for talk the truth. But without let left that one day. The people that will help around to for faith in case. I tell you, the Kuwaiti will get around to we make even the embassy. I want to not go by himself. The embassy pay away na Mr. Maran and go around to na frito. The Kuwaiti give around to money where Mr. not go mention here. We pass them through the embassy. It's make no mention in name. Say he do that good because you know what even when they talk about him.
Yes, we know
you understand?
That.
Yeah, ask them about security. When they care how to go back, they have to get in case to God. And the embassy contribute also for our to add on top in money whether Kuwait gear. Go left for all the way na free to care of the Minister of Foreign Affairs and over a money to run before they come back na Kuwait. But for say the embassy, they're not being taken away, they stay long because in case being in a court. That was the bottom line of it.
Okay, so the union, yeah, then say, look, come to this one now, it just happened. This one way happened, we been in a detention center a few days ago. Update we about union. What happened? We make it reach to that situation where then a detention center, thing for it not being there for them, water for drink not being there for them according to the video and all of them things in there.
That's true, according to waiting and say. But Ali, this is not the first audio, and this is not the second audio, this is not the third video, this is not the fourth video where Salonians them. It's a common thing between we and the state of Kuwait. Where a really bad, but we destroy the image of Mama Salo. First of all, I make you understand, so when people in Canada, this country now process and go through. You go first for passport, you wait for your visa. When your visa come out, you wait for your ticket. When your ticket come out, you have to do your medical before you come. Now process, even in Africa. So you don't come inside Kuwait. You don't run away from your sponsor. You run away from your sponsor. And that sponsor don't go make case allegation against you, say, you run away, you don't thief in gold. Because that was one of the common things we Kuwaiti always say. It thief me gold. 5,000 KD. 5,000 KD, it's more than how much million we are talking about in Freetown. Okay? Because let me say 1,000 KD is 300 KD is $1,000. So if you tomato say you don't go to 5,000 KD, 5,000, let me say 5,000 KD worth of gold. Now let me say $1,000 is 300 KD. So 3,000 to 9, almost $12,000 worth of gold. So most go to don't thief am. You know, left no money go so. They give for the need for investigate. We're not two unalive. Okay, let me go to his sister. With sister, a report to we say is sick. He first come to the union. In case they even stay, in case almost 1 month. It take like wait, I see by video, he say it don't take 3 months. When I lie. Right? In case less than 1 month. Because when they go check an Adan hospital, right? The president, they call him. He go there.
Who's president?
Doctor and checklist speaking. Alpha Vanguard, the union president.
Okay.
Go directly. He check and put the metro say call doctor attention because they abandon and they nobody no been go with and they we don't go left for any left. As they know that they go left in hospital. And one of the baddest thing at Kuwait, if you want to go to hospital, if you don't get ID card, they don't treat you. At all, they don't treat you. They drive you back or they call police for you for later arrest you. That kid they use posting your ID card. Okay, I'm going to that hospital. Well, nobody knows the sick way you get. If anybody's been there that are picking body, the post way the ID card will they use, that person don't suffer back. Because they go cancel that person ID card and they go arrest that person there, so they go back in a freedom. I just don't understand.
Yeah,
you need to put ID card now. Rule number one, you need to put ID card. Anything you want to do now, you got to do with your ID card because I did all the information there. And your ID card, you get a seal behind. When they punch your ID card, they seal everything about you. They just like SIM card. Everything they pop up. So when abandon the president go there, make sure we get the doctor. They check this speaking. Doctor say you're not sick. The president in return inform the embassy. The embassy also go there and check this speaking and say you're not sick. Then they talk to the speaking. Then call the family back home. I tell them what we say. The sick, not to normal sick. Now family is sick, you need for return. That is God know, not to we talk. In the family talk. You understand? You say okay. Now people have been already go through this amnesty. And this amnesty we then give in 2019, Kuwait government give amnesty. We then provide free flights. Anybody where done in this country, where you not have visa, we have to go back to the country, then they buy you tickets free with 40 kilo of luggage, go back to the country. And with no case, you will return back. I tell you, Ali, register more than how many hundreds of people? How much Kailahunians then go? 86. We take the opportunity for go back with the last amnesty. So because of the coronavirus, then through the financially they don't support because they provide food for people and the government supports nationalities in the country. Understand? Even free internet, they give free internet for 1 month at this country. They said the economy don't go down.
Okay.
So they say, okay, now we get amnesty, but you ain't want for go. If we buy you tickets, this is not the way they put. Now we don't give free one. People are not good for go. But now you want for go, you free for go, we will all the case. But this time around, now you they buy the tickets for yourself.
put you more to say money.
I think we should start in Canfor. Yes.
Okay, so let all you do so. Let all you do so. We will come back and talk about this detention center and this recent thing. Waiting at the latest and waiting don't go on. How comes they say we abandon them and all of that in the. But let we jump quick and go to another issue and we will come back to you for let we discuss, yeah.
Okay, bro.
All right, so Fambulem, not forget to still with we na the program and not to that no more. The people in Kailahun don't call the deputy caretaker say, do ya that promise we been promised, let respect them and let it go back and go fulfill in promise. Do ya, then don't tire for it. Not to that no more. Let we go quick one back and see what we can get. As we will go back and check na the Ministry of Trade as they get small issue with Goji. Goji na this Chinese company where they na national client town. Also then we get this railway station or after the war we been get this thing where we call national displaced camp where plenty people in there. Well, we find out that this company also been come and make that place they fine. According to what we understand, they been signed for that place there for less than day for about 50 years. Now they sign with the government for that place there. But now, then just don't do about 17 years or so. Then now the government don't give the injectment notice and say them for left the place. Well, what does this mean for business? One civil society consortium come together and then said then they advocate for this kind of thing, not for the people in particular, but for the impact where this will get on with economy and doing business with other people. Well, quick one, let we go quick one inside day and then let we hear waiting at the issue where then come up with this whole thing.
The government been signing a joint venture agreement with them, and in that case, the agreement will go for 50 years. People are going to do 17 years. But government all of a sudden, through the Ministry of Trade, by extension, the minister, just bring another party. And the agreement with they sign, no call for that day. But we too want to go in depth with that wrong with that right. We just come in as civil society for ensure so we protect the ceremony and all that very work for Bucci. Because by extension, if they keep Bucci out of that place, the way government, we are alleged they don't give them eviction notice, and they keep them out of that place. A lot of ceremonies have lost their job. And we already get people who look for jobs, so grab that number they get no problem. So second, we want to make them resolve this issue for going at the Ministry of Trade, Environment sector, you know, they prevent the results for talk to we, you know, we don't meet her, say this is a government decision, try for dialogue, say, well, listen to we on side, let's find a way to it. But still the same government decision. So we say, the way they go, we don't want to create any tension, we create embarrassment to the country. Several things that, you know, this later part, they get tension with the Ministry of Trade. And when they don't even get an eviction notice for February 1st, they for left the place. Imagine somebody don't spend huge money for development, then they can't left it from that. You know? The point is we want for safe Sierra Leone from investment embarrassment. Because you know now that government they try for brand Sierra Leone out there, you know find investors and they out there they say that country the way you go there for go invest. The moment you invest for some time, one minister will just say come on here and they just notify the agreement. And then they not go tell well for you. There's possibility of let people will take legal action against the state. We want to save that process. So we are calling on a peaceful negotiation and then may they resolve this amicably without any tension.
Well, now in that so you don't hear the concern. I think this man gets valid concern. He gets good reason, you know, for all of them things there. So because indeed now some of them things there so can make the problem the day with doing business with other people them. And I think say we really need for find way out for avoiding kind of things there. So how on earth we don't know the real story behind of this, but waiting at the reason we make the government go down say that they cancel this or then they kick, you know, Goji out of national na Klein town, also na being the railway line, for make them give other people this particular place. Justin.
Well, now this we always they talk, and as I always they say we they continue for talk. You know, we all think say government na continuity last start time this way. Yeah? We don't see a scenario where this government don't come and terminate so many contracts the way the former government left. Inside we had where we be think say na a developmental contact them where that government they left. If I can draw example for you, the Mamama Airport, where for don't create a job facility for we the youths them, they come and cancel them. And secondly, the decision where a Ministry of Trade take, I not feel say na the proper or na they suppose for even take that particular decision there. But what to make we know the doubt, inside we had if we get a chief minister where they take the role of a vice in not professional inside we had. What to make I bring this is we know say we get people we're responsible for give people a notice if at all they you notice self. When a genuine notice now we get believe where they're responsible for go pull you. So there is no way when Ministry of Trade them for just jump into this office for selling people are left. That now one side of the story. The second part of the story is we all but know this place. Now be almost like we just use the word now be abandoned place. Then people here come, they can't sign contract with the former government, then develop this place, which is good where we use them where they work there today. Now they don't sign a contract of 50 years. They just serve 7 years. This power regime say them for commodity and not only 17 years. Power regime come and say they for commodity now this place. Yeah, when we understand say then people are still they pay. Supposed for pay so this government as they be used for doing because now paper where they don't sign. Yeah, so what is the reason now? Where this government for just grab and say that people have for left this place as they don't put plenty couple now this place and develop this place where we your citizens them they benefit now this place and other people and they benefit now this place. Don't then just come overnight.
Normally
tell the people
the government can say then can always want for any contract when a bad contract then they cancel them. But I wonder waiting, like we say no more, I'm not able to know the real details behind this thing, but just that, like waiting this person talk, this civil society somebody, I think that it makes sense. If all time with the council contract with people, them afterward don't give them contract, they say come, no can do business inside we yard, for let things go on, then they cancel them, it means say other people then go say, If you let me go do business and are afraid because just now one minister go grab, or if you come out today, other governments come, you go can cancel this contract. Whose benefit when me go get and losses? At the end of the day, na draw then the day pante all things just die like that. So I think say na that area they miss all. Say yes, that's a very good point. There's no need for the just go and cancel. Before they cancel or drag people like that, let them go to the table. Well, maybe they don't go to the table and able forget one kind way out and we're able for end them. But still, this is bad for we country in name in terms of doing business. We see from where the caretaker come, we don't work out different side them in the name of advocating. We don't see that the big conference now UK all na this all na that for let them go able for bring investors them. But we see say the amount of money we don't spend for go organize them program then they compared to waiting they can is very little. So we really need for know how we forgo about for do them things there so the kind agreement. Now that make even we had the parliament. Then self at times they can get some way out and they do things. Now they all been done the rush. Even in the last government, we find out they do last in rush and then contracts there so we make things they not go all the right way for benefit the people. But yet still, this not bad way for do business. I'm not going to do business with you. Where the business don't they go so far, they say, come on, I need to do business with you. Get like the other person. If other person no say na so you work with me, then or na so you work with business people, then no will come. And how we want for see we had to go before when they did terminate contract them when and how they want for do that.
Well, Ali, this is simple. If even as we dey talk now, government get the right for terminate any contract where they feel say it bad. But this it concern development. Yeah. When me and you been sabi this land how it been day. And how now the people that don't develop it. You understand? And then people as they talk now, investors them. It just sound like me and you. I left we had Jishno. Example, I go like Ghana for go invest. Then treat me bad day. You na me own brother. You know, get money again for Ghana for can invest. Look a video where they go around very shortly where they're not even address that issue they it where all that they add for drive investors them inside with that where one of our sister pool now Wataki he load then go tip them at the end of the day nothing not get for commodity they threaten and back say they give you Wataki bad name this and that all that they drive investor them. So if them people don't go attack them people don't go sign 50-year contract where they pay to government say them for commodity, and then people that say get party there, they get brother them. Maybe we want come inside we had for can invest. How many you expect say then they come inside we had for can invest?
Well, this is not a big question. Anyway, we just sell past the quick one no more. Let we go back. We still there the all the issue of the apprentice, the vice president, like call and find so Juldeh Jalloh when are the apprentice of we had. As he go promise people them na Kailahun. Where the people and now then those you don't wait say the promise no they can then say they don't vex. They don't call sepa have respect yourself. That promise so you can make and for come back. Like you can you see that you can take your promise you go time or you can fulfill and let we gladly. Because it's like say they don't begin to people they don't begin to for the kind promise the way they come out now from the power. Anyway. Let's go back inside this issue of this quotes. Let we get this conversation. We get this conversation between this lady where we pull this video where plenty people go don't see and the vice president for the union na Kuwait. Let we just get this particular one quick and then when they come back just now.
Hello?
Yes. Aminata.
Yes, sir.
This is the vice president to talk to you, Mr. Peter Josie. The vice president to talk to you, Mr. Peter Josie, the vice president, the Swallow Union. I said, the vice president to talk to you, so Swallow Union, Peter Josie.
Oh, Mr. Josie, you said the vice president.
The vice president. Yeah. Okay, don't get me now, but open your ears, but no, they really give us to talk to you. Okay. I don't see you don't pull video, but I'm not to you. They don't carry go hospital. You they be you. They go test by you. They talk say sick no day. We don't come. We don't involve. We don't try for like kind of that the potential. If you date so we don't reach. I go all out. the union and the embassy will go all out to make we no more for make we bring you that scam. The one to say for meet for let of not to be this be happen this now COVID payment like for all is alone now. No, so we don't do all this for you. Even this now we don't book ticket for you for late travel tomorrow. You don't know this one. They go put video, they go talk, they put in your card, they go show. You don't go no say, you don't begin to give. They tell bad name to the union. Now that say. Now that say so.
You see the man say when they mark the video them. Not for me.
Now that say make video. Well, now that say make video.
Now they video me.
Which teacher? Well, why they forgo video you? Why the teacher they go video? You not call me and you go see what not happen. Now I go talk to the media. What are they? But they don't know. They don't know what you don't do. Aminata. Now I'm Mr. Marcel Edouard. So would I not? So would I not make you make an out today? But you don't know not today. Okay, listen now. What you don't do for you, we don't know. Which teacher there? Which teacher there? Oh, now which teacher there? Do I know when I did Sanda?
Yeah, now there. You read it now. Watch the video. Fine.
Well, why they for do that? Because they don't know what you don't do for you. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. We not all day inside under. They don't know what you don't do for you and what you don't do the embassy and the union. Just this year, we don't know say no get money for rebook. Listen, wait, I don't. Wait, let's talk to Aminata. Do ya wait. Let's talk to Aminata. Don't do a big. Giam, let's talk down. Let's talk to Aminata. Okay. Okay, Khadija, let's talk to Aminata. Do a big. Let's talk to Aminata. Do a big. Yeah. Aminata, let's talk to you. Aminata. Aminata. Wait, let's talk to Aminata. When I get the phone to Aminata, let's talk to her.
Okay, I think say na that to be happen na the detention center. That's not the voice wave in the area of the lady we hold this particular card of the union and then the vice president of the Salon Union na Kuwait. Now, tell me about this card. How will they operate? Abu.
Yeah, Ali, you get me now?
Yeah, they get you.
Yeah, you on.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I want to tell the general public way to listen to we that we sister we hold that card. The card we hold, not in card. Okay?
How will you say not in card? Because they say a union card and they.
I'm coming now. Let me give you the fact. The fact is that I send you the fact already. Check your WhatsApp.
Yeah.
In name now waiting. Aminata Blah, right?
Yes.
Aminata, we are getting the column, yeah.
And the carry the name of waiting.
Mariama
Bangura.
Mariama Bangura.
God bless you. And this Mariama Bangura do this video. And you know the person where they behind the camera where do the video. I will tell you small about I'm small.
Well, I'm not going to tell me about because you're not there for answer to whatever thing you go on for say. Solo just keep landing. Tell me about this thing. So
Okay.
this person not been done belongs to this union. You not been done they contribute.
You know ever.
Okay, so the money where them people here can contribute.
It can have a
Abu,
serial number.
the money where they can contribute. Yeah, what you una they do with money there?
Fine, thank you. First and foremost, I am Ali and the guy who will watch me. They contribute now 1 KD. 1 KD is like $300. You understand?
$300, you okay? $300, 1 KD, no.
No, sorry. $3. Okay, 1 KD is amount to $3. Where you not even do for transportation for take and go to hospital. I guess you understand. And this carry shows so it's shown like a 12 KD. 12 KD. Where like roughly I think it's like how much? I think it even reach $15 or what? You understand? Now, I'm not gonna ever register to Sierra Union. It's not ever be a member of the Sierra Union.
Okay.
Then get that card. for use so that he will make a case.
Okay.
By end of the day, Mr. Pastrana as a PRO, I try to analyze the video, check in him, then in ticket, check the card way he used, because each card way we give to each and every man, get my own card as a union member. You understand? You get serial number. You pump your serial number in, you show who that get the card. So when we watch the card and I watch the video, as how comes in your Tabla, they get Mayama Bangura in your own card. So we find out they never register with we, but at the end of the day, we don't help them already because we go to an hospital, we never register with we pay transport for her, everybody are born on our hospital. But the union president and the union executive never let her down with the embassy. We make sure we take care of her until we make sure they're going to deportation. Now let me just go straight to him problem. When he went now at deportation, he can't last. But because of his sickness, and then two, they've been very serious. What that became the way been getting eye problem. Blood the common in eye, nobody know what happened with her. Blood the common in eye. And this con yes. So we'll be worried about them. So the union advocate to the embassy said no, they were so then sick very serious. No, we stand with it. No, can get the body again because he don't die too much now. No fast they were then go. So they make sure say even though they can last, they put them first. But one time I can say again, Kuwait na process. Anything way union embassy they do with the Kuwait government now process a diplomatic process. You understand me? They go for go through channels and make sure they facilitate them peacefully and then go. Then pick a fall victim because when they go, they're supposed to travel on the 24th. Then cancel them flights because the Kuwait government imposed a fine that anybody who left Kuwait now for pay the sum of 50K, they win almost to 900,000 Africa or more than that. 1 point something, not to 50. When you pass 1 point something, you understand? For PPRC test, that the coronavirus test now, you for pay from by yourself. We go back subsidy PPI again. Then Salon government also can impose, I think, 800,000 for coronavirus tests. Fortunately, they don't inside the shelter. They don't get any money for pay them test they are. Or they don't book tickets for them before Kuwait government, let me tell you something again, then they implement law because that decree then they deal with. You know, they go through parliament. No, government they cancel today, so say and so for do, you don't do. A decree. I guess we understand this one. Because now Kim they rule them. Then they rule by decree. Not by like houses alone, a democracy, we go for a parliament for debates. No. Once government say this, you don't know. That's what they do. So when government impose that fine, they all on the inside the shelter. Now they go for pay for the test. And they go for pay for rebook. Not to, well, I want for clarity back again. Not to the embassy, nor the Sierra Union buy tickets for them. No. But now the embassy and the contribution of executive members of the Sierra Union contribute for do rebooking for in ticket again because in ticket was expired. Where the sum have been $300. So both the embassy contribute and the union executive also contribute. Then we rebook for them. The day when you pull this video, the next day they're supposed for travel go na free without even know because when in a police station so they not get phone, they communicate to them like that. Because inside police station they may use phone. Some of them may use phones so and they hide the phones there. But you never know say we don't the embassy the union don't rebook for them if we travel the next day because of in condition. You listen to him, he say you don't know even know say they make that video now for saying on social media. They want for Rob the small league. It became now sister in a frito. Like it didn't a frito, it don't reach. They don't reach a frito, it didn't a frito, it is safe. You understand? The particular audio video where they make Aliu, I think you want to see the press release from the embassy as well, right? Now we are about to do an election. This is something
we'll come to that election time day because I want 1-2 questions for that election day. Yeah, Justy, want to say something?
Yes, Aliu, as we brought out the talk now, I think say we not a talk for person, but we always they look inside you talk. Now we self they come and talk, let people and try for understand. Yeah.
True.
All the things here where we brought our talk, maybe we be one believe or we not believe because of my social media stuff them. But I think say to this audio where the vice president they talk to this lady, when this lady they even deny say you know how we are and not to they try for talk say you know say the union they do something for her. I feel say that's for don't give we small courage say if even the union know they do 100% but they try. But the question what I ask me brother Naya now, the card where this lady hold now a member of the union, not so?
No, now a member, yes, another member of the union and young card that one day.
Yeah. Another member.
Yeah, where they bend the video. I do the post where the card where he use and the post where they bend the video, now in card they use.
Okay, this person presently is still in at this union, not so?
It's still at deportation. It is said they go for it very soon.
So, well, I think like rest me case because it's not deportation
so
now. Because the question
we don't get plenty allegation them, you know, about the way out then they maltreat there with sister there. So now then different homes there so side and they go. So they can even talk say they can use them as sex slaves, you know, now then different to then different madam them where then they, you know, una can get them kind of allegation in there and
Ali, we don't get a complaint and they plenty. I don't know like you said not true, not lie, but it happened. Not to Sierra Leoneans them.
I don't can handle that union in the embassy.
See, we really get the cases and we go investigate, they report to the embassy. But sexually abused cases, them, you understand? We not get directly, will not get it. You understand? For person we get legal visa where they under in sponsor. I can bet you say we will not get that particular complaint they eat.
Okay, now the one that we can go left for go out, so they can get that in there.
Exactly. So we go to the other sponsor now. We know to face you come. He can do anything to you because you want to, you know, say you now on our way person. So if you go to police safe, you don't get visa for FETA. I guess you understand this story now.
Yeah.
When anybody can take advantage of them particular set of people and they we don't want to wait and sponsor the house. They can use them anyhow, work with them anyhow, tell them for do any kind of thing because you know so you don't get visa. If you call police for you, you don't even call police for you. Once okay, no large don't maintain. It happened.
Okay.
It happened. That one not true.
Okay. So. My brother, the question what I want to ask, as we talk of this union, we don't say now look after with sisters them as then they under the union. So there with sisters there where they inside us where they bring some of the information. I say them baba them can tamper with them. How often una can see them people here? They at the house them for check on them. It can happen or now on phone call no more una can check on them.
Now both the union and the embassy they make sure say if they get any complaint in short, then they follow up. But one time, as again, I want for reform and back again to my last statement where I say, sometimes it's hard to fight these cases when the person not get a visa.
Yeah.
I make you understand this one. It's hard to fight the case where the person not get a visa. Because now you run away. Already in at the police station, the person gets a runaway case. So no matter what you do, understand? Who is this person? First way, when they wait police hold you, give me your civil ID. Give me your ID card. Let me check. If your fellow say you have a case, that's a different level. They go start first with your runaway case before they come to the main case where you don't carry reports.
Okay, my brother.
But the embassy, most of they take care of all of these issues.
Okay. What they try for talk now is now them people are there inside us. And they talk of the one where they get case or no case. The people are there inside. Yeah. Una they look after them. Una can manage to check on them for let una know say they're safe inside their houses there. Now to them madam there or una can call them or una can go check on their houses. Una get right or they go check them. Now they work in place here. Now that's how the try for asking allow understand.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me go back to you. First I want to make you understand one thing. Say most of we in this country, embassy know we are say within here. But what we do as a Sierra Leone union, you understand? We create a WhatsApp group. We get 4 WhatsApp groups. And each of these group get like 250 members. You understand? For people with inside Kuwait. So if you get any issue, and like for me now so as the PRO, we know about the viral. The vice president and in charge of disciplinary committee and in charge of complaint. You get any issues, you understand? You can call upon we, report the matter to we, then we can investigate. If I don't say complain genuine before to the embassy, and the embassy can take the necessary steps. Like for instance, we get one sister been go missing. Okay, I'm not sure we'll go bring Kankan at this forum because this sister has been got missing where the madam alleged say Kecha is sleep with human, the madam is human. You understand? We sister go missing. Okay, we investigate, but we sister already been run away from him first host. We say we go and car with him. But what do we do? We make sure say because that allegation where they say you don't sleep with, but we know coincides them. They fit kill you, go bury you in a desert. But we will not be taken light. We investigate. We will not see with sister for 2 days. We report the matter to the embassy. The embassy said, even though you say not get paper, what you can do? They forward the issue direct to police station. You understand? Police investigate. By the end of it, you can't find with sister. All that hosts, you don't need the hook. Where the embassy and the UNIP kill themselves now, even call the sponsor them to get sense. So they bring police, then take the embassy staff go at the woman in host. You understand? I will detective them. But go check with sister in place. Not doing that, you don't come out, you don't go hide yourself in the water house, you walk back. But for we now, we don't know, say, you madam don't make allegation, say you sleep with him, man. We're not hearing from her since that day. We didn't treat embassy, not treat different police station to police station. You look after them until we're able to find out, say one day, come on, say, well, I didn't know how they work, I didn't know how they work.
Okay, la Olido,
Okay, so
when we come back, just the law continue. But now we're going out to the big man of the yard, the caretaker, for let we talk small but in own issue inside we yard. Now then get the business. So yes, Justin, let's just drop to we how they call it apprentice quick. Let we take this one where AYV they mean do this particular report from Kailahun inside the main town. Now we are waiting come out inside this particular discussion with or the deputy caretaker and the people them na Kissy Tongi inside Kailahun District. So they come back just now.
He say he believes say apart from the father, we youth them, the young people them go able to learn skills. I want to tell you that say personally, my own gift to Kissy Tongi, and they personally be part of this project here. So
I'm so overwhelmed and so happy because I'm a part of that dream. Because that's now we dream. That's not something where we don't yearn for.
That short clip where you just watch or listen to. Now exactly waiting be happening with the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jalloh, bingo waka na boydu inside Kissy Tongi, Kailahun District. Usa he promise for help for build the first ever vocational training institute na the chiefdom. But it don't pass 1 year now. Till now, nothing no happen yet.
And before we na the football field, the Vice President being able for take the project proposal where Honorable Emilia Lolotongi been present from, it's enough before we put an up say na good idea and a welcome the idea a embrace them. So I say Ingo be number 1 person for support the project for let it come na Kissy Tongi chiefdom.
Really we disappointed in a way because we know say it go come, but when it go come, so that kind of yearning for the thing for happen sooner, the community people they're all concerned, especially the women there. Because most mothers, then they really they plead for their vocational institution go there because them picking them, then they go off track, if I can put it that way. Because most of the picking and they don't school, nothing else no there. Not so everybody go get the requirement for go university. So as a community, we really, it's like we don't so excited the thing they come, but then it not come yet. So they kind of the money we small.
But AYV been asked the people them waiting and don't do for push the project go before. And this now waiting and show we. All land signboard here now for show say they don't register, provide land, and do all the groundwork them. But the situation now like Abraham and him picking Isaac in case inside the Bible or Quran. Beside the picking asking Papa say the nef and wood dey, but sheep no dey for do the sacrifice. Na exactly the same situation as dem sef talk wetin dem be don do.
We don't begin to do some groundwork. We don't even secure land for that. When we been done, they get this information, and besides, we been done prepare some both most of the training centers, and like the mechanics, the tailoring, the blacksmith, the welders. We prepare some both the hairdressing. We prepare some both for all the people that have as we been done register with council, we register with social welfare. And education, we don't go open bank accounts for all these projects we didn't the road for camp, because we feel say these are some of the things that we will for do before ever the project will get for kickoff.
Yes, the signboard then they because now the skills and that way we recognize for them picking here, especially the teenagers where they done school, the boys and where themselves they done school, because we put them signboard and they for saying that then skills here we want for let we community picking them. Go study.
This don't demon them because they not get any vocational institute na the chiefdom. We make the parents them frustrated.
For instance, then we are doing they serve population we serve go one way home, but presently nothing other in the area. And if they want the nearest vocational institution, probably go be like Kenema.
This promise here, the people say, don't take, and they affect them. We make them call on the vice president for keeping promise.
Like we saw with the interview me, I appreciate this is one way where it will get reward or with message for remind them. Do ya, what they say remind them say what if you don't can tell we na the football field na Buyedu Kissy Tongi Chiefdom constituency 001 pertaining to the vocational training institute. We still they expect them, we don't do we own groundwork, and we don't even disseminate the information to almost the entire Kissidom, because this is not only for Kissy Tongi, even the Liberians in time to come, the Guineans in time to come. Well, we don't get this center now, all man will get for benefits as long as na vocational training institute.
I appeal to the vice president for say that promise where he be make, we really the appeal to him for let he do if I can put it that way, because when you give your word to people them, you word na yourself, because people then hold them highly in society for say, oh, the vice president can promise the people of Kissy Tongi. So if he do that means they keep to him promise, and that's what they appeal to him for.
As we go continue for look inside this issue here, AYV go try for reach the vice president and same way so the MP for hearing from them. For AYV Creole Use, me na Joseph Johnson the report na Boydu, Kailahun District.
But Wale, hold on to your promise. Me I not sabi interpret and self. Just till I left this gear quick. That laugh there, sabi that laugh there.
Aliu, listen. We no need for ask you 8 pounds. This is a very short one. You know, we been tell we people now 2 things we for try for amend. First now we had. If we amend them, I think it get for help we. One, for any time where politician count promise, they become promise we but new direction will not be asked, no question, we come and vote. Then come inside. We need for the ask question, that's 1. 2, the issue of, now we, the people of Weird, when somebody talk, we know they try for no to talk, we couldn't clap, pa. If we not correct them to Tiana Weird, we always they fall per minds. Come to the second gentleman of Weird, when are the apprentice. This not for be a surprise for we the people of Weird. This not for be a surprise for me and you when they talk Nayasu. And I believe say, you know, for even be a surprise for even brother who get today, na the line. You understand? I be tell you say, when you get a group of people, the head, it don't bend. All the balanced people and they follow suit. Meaning, if the second gentleman, when are the vice president, he own boss, when a caretaker, he come and promise we new airport inside the old airport. Till now, we not see Dondo 8. He come and promise we Lunge Bridge, where they even sell t-shirts and Lacoste them. Now the party office, we not see Dondo it. It come and promise we bake. Created the flour not mix it for bake a single bread. We not see Dondo it. It come and make plenty promise them. Inside we had. He said it change with the lives of we had where would they live. The life where they live during the APC time. Now a boring life we are in, we've been get the rest of Bagway in price they low, now income and put her up. All the promises they are, your own boss don't come promise with them, you know, able people non-pan them. So the people of Kailahun, if the vice president go there, just a single vocational institute, bruh, for go promise and say, they make them, it not do them, it not for be surprised to them. The only thing is make we learn for the ask question, when, how, and where. And the issue of this clap, because when person they like why you they clap for them, you don't boom them for let it give you more and more. So to me, this is not a surprise. For make the vice president go lie to we brothers and sisters them. Now that place they say that they can't build this kind of institution. Now that place they in order. Me not surprise me. Yes, Ali.
You need to tell big man say they lie.
No, you don't tell the cover.
No, you not the talk to no more.
No,
we
jump to the topic.
It just not talk to.
Well, the mistakes there are plenty.
You're not a liar, big. No, you not just talk to. I think that's the only thing I no more. But this the project not to him project. He go and meet project then show him. Now he not get nothing for tell people and now he take people project. He say I don't come inside.
Kapu says he go kapu people the hard.
Yes.
He go kapu people and says he destroy them.
He say I don't dey inside. I'm on this now. I the support and I'm a gift this. Where the gift now? Who's kind of thing this? Wait, Pikin. Where you come? Can I tell you? If you go na tongue, Abacha street or inside tongue for go buy something, you tell Pikin say I dey send for a biscuit here. Some Pikin as you cancel and they can't snap. When we biscuit. So it tell like say we for Tom Pikin then now because then people in Kailahun don't begin Tom Pikin. Now then they ask question, pa that promise we can't promise we want and now when I beg. I mean I the one now like then say like respect and promise.
Aliu, you man the chap like socks ball.
I did tell you. Like when they can send for you how they call that thing. Then they send for you a tamatoscope. Then send they will play how they call a boot. Then send tamatoscope for you with the chap am because you don't want kicker. Yes.
Man the chap man.
I did tell you. Anyway, lo left down there. Me brother la come to you back quick, yeah. I forget for tell una this thing. Why are they call this man me brother? I not be no say the PRO for the Kuwait people them. Salon Union na Kuwait. Na me brother will be don't work together. Now today, I call her now. For le I go can sweat am. Now he say, hey, Ali Asabi fine one. I say, Usai. He say, but we don't work together. I say, hey, Papa Godfather. So I want for let you know say Asabiam, but that don't mean say we know the. Let's go to the question and quick one.
Talk with you. Yeah.
The issue of this how you call message and they come inside. Let's take few messages we don't come inside. I'm not going to read all. Let's check na Facebook we no get beaucoup. Na Facebook waiting this person they ask. This person we name Mambe. He say then why the money them where then they collect from the people from we sister them during the time day, why una not return the money them to the people them back? Because in the video they make allegations say they actually they make a refund and all of them things and they pull money in they earn them, they you earn them, yeah, they not say union on the embassy. Let's take this other message. Alusign say I not read the message before. Okay, I think this one not for you anyway. But if they talk about continuity, that's another Goji business. It say when will the SLPP power government know that government is continuity and stop cancelling or violating agreements signed or made by previous government? They did the same with the Mamama airport. The Mamama airport signed by the APC government. We APC made the, let me read, in message look long. made the roads in the city. The SLPP are saying it was late Prezo Kaba idea, so Prezo Kuroma should not take credit for it. This is too bad for business in Wiyad. I hope they stop this type of actions. Lastly, Mambe say, we also get a sister na this country where I understand say a master don depress for return back home. To me understanding, we sister don try several times for make the repatriate am, but a master say e no go be na ya e go dey till e die. Let's start with this one. You get that one day, Abu?
Yeah, I get them. I don't know the name, but I get one with Sierra Leone sister where sponsor make a very bad case against him way run away. This is not thing again we will talk. You understand?
It relates to this one.
Well, I don't know the person. If I know the person name, I can tell you. Because, but actually, even the embassy, it's like 3 embassies now in Kuwait. This particular individual, I don't know if now you they will talk about. You understand? Where in sponsor the case where you make for them. The embassy don't get all documents. You understand? Where the volunteer make it go back. But the case where the sponsor make for and the sponsor is a big Kuwaiti. I guess you understand? It's a thief in gold worth more than 15,000 KDs.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it. I want to make people understand this. I live on learn this one. When a Kuwaiti make a case against you, the Kuwaiti come first. Yeah, because the country is for Kuwaiti. They tell me every day. Kuwait is for Kuwait. They give privilege to their citizen first. You ain't come here, you know, secondary issue. You will never fight a Kuwaiti and win the case. Unless your case is like they see that okay, this one we cannot even cover it all. That's all this
so
way.
How about the other question where then say last see waiting at the thing where this person they say okay say one with other sister during the time they okay the money where they take na the hand for refund and not refund the ticket and rebook and all.
Well, Ali, then let me tell you back again. I want to make sure you prove. I mean, text that person back, make good on the evidence and the facts that they collect any money for anybody for rebook. No.
Because even the video where they go viral, wake out all of this discussion, then say, nah, them pull their money for rebook and all.
Yeah.
Then do refund for them.
Now, then buy them tickets. Yes. No, you're not that. Listen, Ali, this is coronavirus. All right? When you book a ticket, this is personal. It's not embassy issue. It's not issue. It's not APC issue. When you buy a ticket from airline, they are deporting you back. You understand? You buy a ticket and they cancel your ticket. Are you going to hold the embassy responsible for your ticket? No. Common sense, no. It's impossible. Are you going to say union say for giving money? No. This is not our responsibility, not the embassy responsibility. This is not the airline responsibility. Thank you, my brother. It's very clear. I don't know how people understand things then I are.
Okay, so don't somebody ask a question. Suzela Kamade ask if this issue also now it's a common just with Salon people them.
No, nothing happen with everybody where they enter. Let me tell you, the protection not only bill of Sierra Leoneans. Philippines them preocupa Sierra Leoneans where they did. Philippines, Indians them preocupa Sierra Leoneans where they did. Nepalese they are too much than Sierra Leoneans. We are the less. If we count 5, 6, 7, 8. They know why you count them by thousands. You don't even count Sierra Leone for hundreds or 50 or 20s. The Philippines, the Indians, we count them by thousands. Thousands, my brother, I count them by thousands. But you cannot see video or audio going around. Now, one thing one for now, people know they mix politics. They don't see politics in a saloon. Face and kind inside Kuwait.
Okay, so that brings me straight to the issue where you want begin raise just not on this election. When they come all election, according to allegation where I get the last election, then be asked when I forgive account of the money, all when I don't collect, when I'm not able to forgive account of their money then they.
But first and foremost, an administration they come inside conduct election. We come inside through the election because we win the election. So how forgive account of an election where we contest? to the previous people who have been in power. Now we forget account of people who have been in power. Okay,
yes.
so now
yes.
the people who have been in power.
Yeah.
Now you're supposed to forget accountability and yes, I will like to see you before on the case.
So you want to tell we say when una come, the whole government where una can contest over, they're not hand over nothing like
now stamp Lengiwi. Now stamp Lengiwi stamp.
So no money they not giving, no bank account.
Stamp. Fine. The only money we receive after we put a lot of pressure, the money we receive from the electoral commission, we tell and say we cannot take this office because this election they put as electoral commissioner and the constitution they respect anybody candidate way register. His money is not refundable. So we get no right or refundable any money. And the people that will register, we get for hand over the money and they back to this present administrative. And even the money and the money where the candidates they win at 100 KD register will not receive up to date as I talk to you so from the past administrative. But the money where the electoral commissioner collects, we put pressure, they make sure they hand over and to we. Okay. And then even if you want account, you want proper checkup, we can go now.
Okay. So let's just tell you where the watch we say you still watch we had. And please, you where the watch right now, please just hit for the like button and then you share this program so more people will know about this one. The like's very small for now. We can always ask for for just hit the like button for we. If you're new to this channel, want for say a very big welcome to you. Please just hit for the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Yeah, so anytime we post video on this channel, you'll go able to be part of this particular program and add your voice. And this Wednesday where they come, so they almost done the just in the third. Yes, the third.
Yeah.
The third. With the host Chernobyl, the editor for the African Express, a good day or so, and this one with Chernobyl will be different from all the other one them. Why it go different on how? Because this time around, Chernobyl go there with Winaya, and then you go able for place you normal, WhatsApp call inside Blue Mind and ask Chernobyl a question. So let me tell you this. When you call, you no need for begin pull story, explain family, business, all. Just call and ask you question direct to Chernobyl concerning them balabala money them. Where it don't they make allegations say, don't they missing now we had. The first lady, the caretaker, the chief minister, the this, the that, all them babala money where don't they pull all the publication them for. You can get the opportunity for ask them afterward on discuss certain things them and then you go ask them questions. So please tell your friend here, say let's join we this Saturday, 3 p.m. salon time for let we all come and talk about salon, talk about we yard, blow your mind on things that will happen. Just that him what he catch.
You know, say me anything we call Cherno, the carafilo for the paupa, the carafilo for the mami, me more they scratch. I just want to add for tell people and say this Cherno not to ordinary person, now the carafilo for the mami.
Now the man
I want na social media.
As then they fly so, as then they move so, now so they check.
In camera, sharp as we own.
Not ordinary person, no.
So we get about the time anyway, me people.
So you go able for call Cherno and talk to them
and ask some questions then.
So please now for share the message to you paddy. Tell you paddy, make it tell him paddy. Or tell you fambule, tell him fambule. Tell you mamale, tell him papa. You know all of them things and they. Anyway, so just waiting to happen. Abu, this accountability business where una they come up with, so that have been the last leader for the executive.
It happened for B1, Mr. Sanasi Jalloh. We happened for be the advisor one to the present administrative.
Hold on. Justin, you hear this one?
Come again.
the former president. Yeah, we're not able. They don't account for waiting. They don't hold na the union. Now in the advisor to this president.
I can clarify my statement.
No, wait. This not need clarification. At least na advisor as well.
Yeah, but you get to understand a pa We don't carry age, you don't spend
Yeah,
over.
but you know mean. This is not about
38
age.
to
It's about accountability. If you're not able, Abu Adikam, if you're not able for accounts, then you can't be advisor to this president. What you go the advisor for this?
You know go blame him. You know go blame him in person.
Ah, okay.
Why? There are people here. Fine, thank you, Adikam. You know, Ali, you do a good work. You understand? Why you do a good work? You understand?
Abu,
somebody,
no battle we talk the tilo we understand.
No way, the person in character not depend on the person in performance.
Okay, hold on. It depend. It depend. You know why? If this person not able for account, hold on, Abu. It don't matter in age. It don't matter in age. This not a whole union able they carry on with. If you're not able for accounts to a membership, take a handover power, according to you, not just stamp the money where the electoral commission get that, they're not able for account of anything.
Now, able for handover, stand with against all the union members and say everybody. Now, let me tell you how the union run. Now, I'm as the PRO. You understand? When it comes to handing over 7, I have to pack my tools and hand it over to the president who give me appointment. I guess you understand. But when it happened, Jalloh is a par. Is the only Sierra Leonean who will go to police station. Let me tell you this one. You understand? Time without numbers. Where they go to police station. You get Ionka, they work for an oil company here. You understand? You get in West and Piquet in America. And the only man where you go call so instead of a part executive, there is a problem. You go there and stand for Sierra Leoneans. But it bring people like young men like me and you too around them where use them because even if you talk to yourself now, so you know what
there you are again, Abu. You did talk about experience, you did talk about age and all of them things then they. Now you did tell me again say the young one them use them. So this back at the ask, whose advice we go give out to this president?
No, because it's still a do good work for Sierra Leoneans in this country, Ali.
Okay.
I'll tell you this one. It is still marvelous.
All right,
marvelous. And these things are things that we need from people who are able to go na police. Because Kuwait like Salon police, we are just 1,000 euros, you take anything you want for talk. I tell you, but if you want to, if you get is Kuwait, they go to them called Wasta, Sababu. That's Sababu. It works sometimes now. Understand?
You know, say plenty people right now. Plenty people right now not they contribute to the union because of them say of this same accountability business what they talk so.
Wow. Ali, if people don't agree, no, let me tell you, we get statistics, we get record. Next interview I want to do, we make sure we do with the secretariat. Don't see, ask them, we get record. We get proof. Me they talk like a government can impress people in a but we all union. We get record of every single one of them register with to date. We get a proof of it. We get how much he pay, all that stuff for pay, and even to the president. We get a young card. We get record of it. So even if we administrative after election self we go to we get this phone I use for talk to you so now. And the union personal phone will the union buy. You understand? We not meet them. We get laptop. Now we get office space. We not meet office space. Now Kuwait. As a union, for the past 15 years, you not get office space. But now we get office space. We get provide office space. We get laptop. We get record. We get things them where we don't put in place. You understand? And everything what they do, the president make sure say it has been done in the record. Black and white, put on pen and paper, sign and stamp. So tomorrow, when you know go day, the person will come next, will not say, I do, I stop. If anybody take up office, because I tell we say, wait I inherit, ordinary stamp, I don't want to be privileged or they inherit, and ordinary stamp again. No,
okay, somebody they comment on Naya. Somebody they comment on. Somebody say the main thing that una this present executive una they do well. Una they do great job. He say, but una make a blunder for una, take the former executive, the president, una appoint him for be, una current presidential advisor. If I get our lie, you exactly what he say. He said the union blunder with regards to the appointment of the former president to advise the present president. I think the same thing will be the same.
Fine. Yeah, fine. People get their opinion based on what they think about individual performance. As I say again, in any administration, any government, even in Salon, national government, they can always get some particular ministers or members of cabinet where they can always reappoint based on their performance, judge based on their performance. It don't mean say that particular individual they commit the crime. People will surround them. He make that person commit a crime where kind of the tarnish in character. But as a union, you understand, we not look at that way. We look at people who go solve Sierra Leonean issue inside the state of Kuwait. People will get Sierra Leoneans as acts. Where like our sister where they complain, so people will call say, hey, I didn't have police station, able for go there once in one call. Other people will just come to say, call me, okay, I will come back. Oh, waiting, okay, no talk first. Now I can't take you, can I be host? Okay, you can before I can no. But people will go directly to the police station, solve the problem at the time of where the person need them. This time, like the federal government get two past executive them, where people not ever like because these people stand for the truth. They stand for the truth. They stand for fight for Sierra Leoneans' interest, not their own personal interest. So individuals then get that personal grievances there. But we're not going to look at to individual people. The majority will look at waiting at this person input to the well-being of Sierra Leoneans inside the state of Kuwait. And that's we look at them. I don't know how we'll continue the argument.
If you for left word now, because they can't go, if you for left word with people in just 30 seconds, what you go tell them?
I want to tell me brothers and sisters in the state of Kuwait say, let we get trust on the embassy, let we get trust on the Sierra Leone Union. If you get any problem, I want to make him say the embassy and the Sierra Leone, they have Sierra Leone interest, not personal interest, not political interest. And we'll continue to work in our best ability to make sure Sierra Leoneans can be safe, get a better life, and get a better job inside the state of Kuwait. That's what I get for people.
Thank you very much.
Okay, this is my last one, Mr. Abu, before you go. This is my last one. Now, I like this word where you use say, una there for seek the interest of we brothers and sisters them from Riyadh. Now, let we look at them this way. We get, let me say, example, like two people are waiting at deportation camp, but they for book tickets. Now, they don't move from the madam there or the masters them. They don't earn case for them. They for return, they don't get money again. Back home, they don't get what they send for their money, but then at deportation camp, they wait for tickets, waiting at the role, won't go able to play for that person they survive for go back. Inside we are.
You get the people and name, send them for me. Where are the two people? And because as far as we're concerned,
if it happened that way, they are not saying they did it. If it happened that
way, okay. Now see what sister way happen for go so way make this video. Waiting happen, where you not get money, waiting happen. The both embassy contribute money for paying the bank for rebooking ticket was $300 balance. You understand? Okay. The embassy contribute, and the union also executive they contribute. We pay for them. It go. Okay. So we the embassy, both and the embassy and the union, they make sure see the 6 Sierra Leone and the welfare. That's the day for. I guess you get my point, my brother.
Thank you very much. I believe since we try for left here now,
I'm not the notion now, so you don't have it
for answer so we call. We go meet you back one day.
Ali, see, don't worry, we'll go finish this talk after me and you too.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And please, I want to advise you again, I want for big toner at the yard, you know. This is a state of Kuwait, an Arab state, you understand? If I get any information, at least I don't get my number, they will try to connect also to the embassy, you understand? Because at the end of the day, any stable come from both embassy, now policy statement. If not true, not true. If not lie, not lie. Look here also, we get an audio. I don't know if I don't see him before I left one again. We come from Egypt. They make a photo of a lady. They say he died in Egypt. I don't see that one day.
No.
We're not true. Embassy, I don't contact the embassy in Egypt. And the woman said in the picture, she like somebody in America. But people they make this thing just for propaganda, for class blame in this part of the world.
Okay.
You know, imagine government going application when I go, no one for go.
As the PRO for the union, I go want because I don't begin talk to the press attaché na the Kuwait embassy. Salon embassy na Kuwait. But it's a need for talk to the ambassador. Yeah, that's a very good opportunity. Because plenty things there now. So you can relay now and you know, and let them fear, let them not feel say at least they go count in hot water or so. At least now just family talk, let people understand certain things there.
Yeah, but you got to understand They are here politically appointed. So you therefore understand we can with them back inside the forum. They get for know what they talk, how they talk, and what they get for talk.
Tell them say we go make them find a seat for them. Abu, take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Respect. Thank you.
Anyway, that's a bit what I will get inside the program today for talk about things them where they happen inside we yard. Voila. Oh yeah. You know it's you this now we yard for true. We yard. Okay. Justin, I think we need for left now, but before we go again, remember say Wednesday we there so Blue Mind, and this time Blue Mind you get a chance for ask question to Chernoba, the editor for the African Express, for letting us discuss things them where they happen inside we are. Justin.
Well, I think say now that's all. The people on Wednesday ask me what are the box and I say the box here because one I come plenty one. We know once after the program let somebody can ask me any question where we not able to answer for Cherno in the comment section. So please, we want Leuna come in numbers for make una can ask questions them. So the Paopa Carafilo, the Mami in Carafilo, where in don't make things that when you come back
the one where you talk, then the Mami they make so.
As the man when he said they help people move things away then they cover out, but it look like say you na big bomb, it don't scatter. Not a bomb for damage person, na bomb for let we understand waiting they go wrong inside we had. So do ya with the big loan come in number Wednesday the 3rd, the same time Salon PM 3 PM Salon time 3 PM. Make una come in number and listen to the conversation. Until we meet again at the next program, me and my boy picking Justin. I love una all and I will continue for love una.
And I want for beg una please do not able forget una message and back today. I just take 1-2 again for do it issue what they talk about. And I not say the deputy caretaker, the apprentice, and I don't take the message section today. But still the likes really small. If una they appreciate we program, una bribe will come back tomorrow. Una like for with this program, then una share them. So we'll count more things them for you inside this particular program, and we'll get more zeal for pump up for camp for una on Wednesday. This almost o'clock.
So you share the pump up.
No, almost o'clock Wednesday.
3 PM Salon time.
3 PM now I'm for say 7. 3 PM Salon time. Una thank you. God bless we all. We appreciate una all. And you don't watch we on Facebook, you don't watch we on YouTube. We appreciate una all. And please una share this program, una like them so more people will get to know about this program. Well, we dey try now in the morning for see if we can able for the relay the fresh information them back as then they come from other big media house them like 98.1 AYV. So in the morning we go to try for bring come to now them program they like Good Morning Salon, Wake Up Sierra Leone, We get to Wake Up Sierra Leone, SLBC, AYV. Then get Good Morning Sierra Leone. Or Good Morning Sierra Leone. So we try for being and come to you now morning 7:30 AM Salon time. Yeah. For lay you they get some of them discussion and they will go on and charge you for meet up when they come back on it. Until we meet again. Me name now that. Me know that. Tell me, me know that. Me na Leo.
Aliu the mami bobo.
Okay, bye bye, bro. I love you all. Bye bye.